Y'all better hope this video doesn't get taken down before you get the chance to watch it, because you're in for a huge surprise in this one. You're in for a big thrill on this one. You see this man on your screen? Most of you guys know exactly who this is. The man's name is Vladimir Putin. And right now, he's sending airstrikes and other firepower directly to Ukraine. But the most important part about this is the why. You see, because most people, they don't know why things are happening, but I'm going to tell you exactly why it's happening. Let's take it back to America real quick. You guys see what's happening in America, where you have men that can call themselves women, even if it looks like a whole big old hairy man, a big old tall hairy man with hair on his face and hair on his legs. If that man says that he is a woman, then you better call him a woman and you better respect him as a woman, or else you can be jailed or fined or picked apart on social media. This is how insane America has become. Let's call it what it is. Okay, I'm not going to try to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to call it what it is. We allow men to get married to men. We allow women to get married to women. We allow boys to call themselves girls. We allow abusive parents to encourage their children and to groom their children into believing that there's something that they're not. We do a whole lot of other things that are just dead wrong. Like, for example, imprisoning black men for 100% nothing, or better yet, giving harsher sentences to black men that commit non-violent offenses like selling drugs, okay, compared to black men that actually kill someone. If you kill someone as a black man, you got a better chance at getting off or getting a lighter sentence compared to if you are a non-violent black man who is selling drugs to, by the way, pull yourself up by your bootstraps because you're living in a very impoverished area that doesn't hire black men. Okay? Now, I say all that to say, America is known for conquering. The Ukraine is becoming, recently has been becoming more and more American. For those of you who don't know, the Ukraine has been a part of Russia for God knows how long. Also, if you're smart, you would know the history of America and Americans, aka the white man who claims he's the red-blooded American, when in reality, the white man came here to conquer America and then conquer Australia and then conquer a bunch of other places that ended up having very close ties with America. Okay? America is known for conquering and dividing, right? So, Vladimir actually warned us. Vladimir warned America and said, America, I want you to do X, Y, and Z. One of the important things that Putin said was, leave Ukraine alone. Ukraine is a part of my country. Ukraine is a part of my heritage. Keep your NATO bullcrap out of my country. Stay away. Okay? And there were other things that he spoke about that pertain to that subject that he wanted America to do. And he also wanted the allies connected to America to follow those orders as well. Let's talk about Biden real quick, because this is a very important piece of the puzzle that a lot of you people that don't use your head and that don't care to do research and that don't care to think deeply about things, you need to understand what's going on. So let's rewind it a little bit. Before Joe Biden became president, what did he say about black folks? If you got my back, I got your back. And because the black community supports me, I'll support them. And if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black, is what the fuck he said. Just about everything he said pertained to helping blacks and getting blacks help and support. And Kamala Harris, she said, yeah, the George Floyd bill, George Floyd bill this and George Floyd bill that. And mind you guys, this was before Biden got into office. He was talking about supporting blacks in every way he possibly could, financially, economically, blah, 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 blah. Okay? As soon as he got into office, what did he do? He sat down, folded his arms, and when black people said, "What are you doing for us?" he said nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he did nothing. And then when the Asians had this so-called threat of blacks just killing them and raping them and murdering them, and oh my God, blacks are coming after Asians now. Oh my God, this is so scary. Once that little episode happened, for like less than a week, by the way, the media made it seem bigger than it really was, when it was really little instances that happened here and there, as if crazy people don't attack random people at random times, but they found these random videos online and then put them all together and made a whole collage of Asians getting attacked by blacks. They didn't even have the decency to tell you when these things were occurring, because that would be very important to know that, hey, 10 years ago that instance happened, 2 years ago that one happened, and then the other one happened yesterday, and then that last one happened 16 years ago. How are you adding all of these videos up to try to say blacks are attacking Asians? But you know what, guys? Nobody thinks like me. So I'm going to continue. Mr. Vladimir here warned Biden and warned America in general to do as he said or else. And because people like Biden and the Democratic Party in particular, because these people like to do what they want and get away with murder and get away with bad deeds, because they're so used to getting away with things, they thought that they could do the same thing with Vladimir. You see, think about it. The governor of New York City recently dropped an extra $10 million into the Asian community for quote unquote pandemic reasons. The Asians there didn't need it, and they didn't even ask for it. But that black man, who, by the way, said in his own words that he is the Biden of New York City, he did that in order to show black folks, yeah, I'm not for you. Yeah, I might look like you, but I'm definitely not for you. Don't get it twisted. I'm a dark-skinned black man, but I'm not for you. And he made it clear. He let you know that he wasn't for you, black folks. That's why when you guys sit back and you keep voting for these Democrats, you get what you deserve. You absolutely get what you deserve. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. When Trump was in office, this economy was in better condition. And I guarantee you something else as well. If Vladimir Putin said what he said and Trump was in office, I can almost bet my money on it, every last bit of money I made, that Trump would have at least sat down to have a conversation with Putin about this issue. He would have had a face-to-face conversation in order to try to prevent what you see happening right now. Vladimir he has officially taken the lives of 40 or more people in the Ukraine as we speak. Because Mr. Biden, the elderly man that we have in office, which, by the way, I believe it should be illegal to be a certain age and become the president of the United States, but that's just me. Mr. Biden thought it was a good idea, just a fabulous idea, to sit down with his arms folded when Putin said, I want this, I want that. If you don't listen to me, something will happen. Biden did the same thing he did with Putin as he does with black folks in America. When black folks say, where are our reparations? Where are our bills? Where's our protection? Where's our protection from these police, from these threats? From this police violence? Where's our protection from these terrorists that we call, the boys in blue? These terrorists that do these no-knock warrants. Where is our protection? Biden folded his arms and kept quiet until the Asians said something, and then all of a sudden, I'm coming to the rescue of the Asians now. Okay, Biden, you do what you do. And because you got so used to being quiet when somebody says something that's very important, people in Ukraine have been killed not too long ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if Putin keeps putting that pressure on you or on us, because I'm in America, but I have the ability to understand why somebody like Putin would feel the way he feels. Like I said, I'm gonna drill this into your head. Putin was treated by Biden the same way Biden treats blacks in America. When a black person says something and speaks strongly and passionately about a very serious topic that needs to be focused on, Biden says nothing about it. Absolutely nothing about it. And he did the same thing with Vladimir. And when only after Putin had his troops invade Ukraine, that's when Biden wants to get up and say, it's your fault, it's your blame, Putin, it was you. No, Biden, you don't care, Biden, oh God. I'm trying to keep my cool, y'all. I'm trying to keep my cool. Let's call it what it is, guys. Elderly men as old as Biden is should not legally have the right to even become president of the United States. I can bet you $1,000 that countries like Russia and countries like it are laughing at America. America is a laughing stock. America is the butt of everybody's joke in other countries. We let elderly men become presidents. In the future, We already know what's going to end up happening in the future. We're going to have a woman. There's a good chance we're going to have a woman that becomes president. There's a good chance we're going to have a trans person become president. A good chance we're going to have a trans man, a trans woman, both of them become president at some point. Okay? It's because America is full of perversion. It's just everything that is one way, America want to change it. America wants to change everything that was once one thing, i.e. Ukraine being a part of Russia, but America wants to try to become close friends with the Ukraine and try to, ease their way in there and conquer that land too, like they've done all across America and to other countries. Making them allies and stuff like that. Putin is not having it, guys. The man that you see on your screen right now, he's not having it. And this is what happened. He's being treated like the blacks in America, or at least he has been treated like the blacks in America by Biden. Putin said, "This is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want." And Biden said, nothing. Nothing. Okay? So that's what's happening, guys. Anyway, share this video with as many people as you possibly could. Share it on TikTok. Share this video everywhere on social media. You have the right to download it. Okay? You have the right to share it on your own YouTube if you want. Just understand this is the why of Vladimir Putin doing what he's doing with Ukraine as we speak. Because Biden did not want to listen. He didn't even want to have a conversation with him. And this is what happens. You can't bully everybody the same way you bully blacks in America, Biden. You can't bully everybody the same way you bully blacks in America. See, a lot of times white men get so used to bullying black men that they think that they could just do it with anybody. And Vladimir's like, I'm going to show you that you can't do it with me. I'm going to show you. No, I'm not. First, I'm going to warn you. And then I'm going to show you that you're not going to do it with me. And there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Y'all already know what it is. It's King Leo. Let's go.